My name is Julian Collazo. So coming in to Lancaster Mennonite, my experience has definitely transformed. Coming into sixth grade, I didn't want to really be here. I wanted to stay in the city schools where all my friends were. Because of that, my behavior reflected off of that. And because of that, I was being sent to the office a lot, having to talk to Mr. Kennel. And it got to a point where Mr. Kennel was like, hey, we don't know what we're going to do with you. Like, if you keep this up, you're not going to, like, we're no longer going to have you here. And then coming into ninth grade, Coach Groff told me that I was good enough to play with the varsity guys, but because of my behavior, he wasn't going to let me play. And so I changed it up. So right then and there, I was like, all right, I have to clean my act up. I have to be more serious about school, and not just about basketball. And then from there on out, I just started to change my behavior. I started to be happier coming to school, and more outgoing. So I started to talk to everyone. I got along better with the teachers, and then obviously I focus a lot more on my schoolwork. So there's two teachers, well, there's a lot of teachers that have impacted me, but there's two teachers that have been the most impactful to my life now. One of them is Mr. Sprunger. I'm not even sure if he knows this, but just being in his Bible classes, it was more like interactive questions and like real life stuff that applied to us, which is very beneficial to me because then I realized like, all right, the Bible isn't so much do's and don'ts. It's a lot of like other things that are involved with it. And then that was just like impactful to me. I'm like, wow, like this stuff is like really interesting, which then made me want to learn more about it. Mr. Diesel was another teacher that was very impactful for me, telling me like, Julian, you're a leader. Like something simple, like he said, I gotta walk with my chest up and my head up. And he said, because of that, like I can just tell you're a confident person, and everyone else around you can too. And that actually helped like develop me to the person I am today. Currently, I'm going to attending Cairns University. I have one more year left to complete my dual level MBA degree. So I'll be getting my master's degree, which is exciting. So when I graduate in May 2020, I'm hoping to work for a company, work as hard as I can to learn as much as I can. And then eventually I want to start my own business. But I want to do something like Tom's Shoes. I like Tom's Shoes. Every time someone buys a shoe, they give one back. So because of learning the things I did here, as far as being a believer, that kind of like started my beginning of a walk to shape me into the person I am today.